A microphone. Hello, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. Follow me on Twitter at Nostradamus. I am the Bombus. How's everyone doing? Didn't have a lot of really high quality sleep last night, but I'm feeling pretty good. Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? Crypto Visor watching my streams? Probably. I wouldn't surprise me. It would do him some good to watch my streams, see what an original thought is like. Actually, I'll give him credit. His thoughts are original. A lot of his theories are wrong, in my opinion, half the time. But if he like I don't think he thought FTX was a scam. But I mean, he got that one right. Nice, Puma. Thank you. Yeah, I got. I'm not even joking. I have three different colors and three of each. So I have three black hoodies, three green hoodies, three gray hoodies. So, and then I have just one sweatpant color of each. I go crazy every year. I buy Pumas. I collect Pumas. They're extremely comfy. I have a collection problem when it comes to them. A ding ding. Relate on that. Ding 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 ding. I got
Ding 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 ding
my
ding
title
ding
is
ding
like
ding ding
Eureka.
ding.
This could cause a legendary wait for it dairy. What is the legendary? Is it a legendary up move, a legendary down move? Wow. Get your uh I got some grade A, grade freaking A hopium for you today. I did have a eureka moment. It's a theory that could play out and it could lead to a legendary bull run, the next bull run. Now, this is just a theory. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at this theory. It's got a decent chance to play out. Um, one factor will lead to this to play out. And that is a 6 letter word, 5 letter word. Greed. GREED. Let's face it. Let's look ourselves in the mirror and let's face it. Why are most of us in crypto? What is the number one reason we're in crypto? It's because we believe in decentralization. We believe in the movement. We believe in, no, we're in it because we want to make money. All right. If you're one of those people that doesn't admit that's the number one reason in crypto, you're a liar. Poll time. Uh, we'll make this an easy poll. Let's pop on over to the desktop. We got a lot of things going on. Apparently, a number came out in the stock market. I'm not really sure. Maybe we can try and figure that out. Retro in the house. Koska in the house. Retro says he's in it for the tech, so Retro's lying. Koska, why are you in crypto? Kurt asks, what do I think of the current pump? Scam pump? Like, do you not listen to me? Do you not listen to my streams recently? Do you not look at me in Discord lately? Of course it's a scam pump. I mean, of course I believe it's a scam pump. It's beginning of the year hopium. There's nothing going on that this market is going to scream to the upside. Nothing other than like kind of what you said yesterday. A lot of people think it's still going to go down, but not enough. Remember it going to the upside? It took a lot of it going to the upside before, the shorters were finally right. Kurt, 24-hour Bitcoin news was top, but not your feed. You mean like on YouTube or what? See, Kurt says he got into crypto at first to get rich. I'm in it now, especially Cardano for supporting the digital prison, that digital prison, supporting that digital prison over others. I'm not sure I follow that. Oh yeah, YouTube, right? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's been a little bit more kind to me lately. Between me and you, I, how do I say this? I hate YouTube as a creator content person. They're worse than there should be the YouTube files. The way that they manipulate and you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hoping Elon Musk, and that's why I need you to follow me at Nostradamus on Twitter. I firmly believe Twitter could become the premier long form content video platform of the future, right? I would love to be able to go to Twitter. If I could do long form video over there, I would probably simulcast to both, but I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what I said. I would just tell you, like you know what I'm saying? Like I get so tired, and I don't even like I'm monetized, but I'm really not. So I'm not really earning. I'm earning money, but I'm not. I can't collect it. It's only a few pennies. I haven't really, you know what I'm saying? But I think, you know what I'm saying, dog. You know what I'm so I think Twitter could become a YouTube, a serious YouTube competitor. Because it's all sort of a digital prison. Charles explained it one time that said it's coming. So you either support top down like China or bottom up like Cardano. Interesting. You're not a Charles fanboy, Casca? I'm a huge Charles fanboy. I'm not. I don't really like what he's doing with this whole NFT thing. I agree with what he's saying, but he's pissing off a large part of the community. NFTs are, for all the good and bad, the good is they bring a lot of adoption and they bring a lot of like daily active users to the chain. It's hands down the most why most daily active users are on chains right now. It's not because of yield farming. I mean, why are people on Solana? To yield farm? Yeah, some, but most of them are there for NFTs. Why are people on Cardano? Well, I mean, yield farming wasn't even a thing until like, you know, real legit, serious yield farming wasn't even a thing until just recently. They're on there for NFTs. Yeah, piss them off. Piss them off, please, Charles. Piss them off. I was talking with my DJ and a friend about you waxing about ADA. He told me forget that. Money is not made there. Money is made following on-chain trades. What does that mean? Money is made following on-chain trades. First of all, tell your DJ friend money is not made there. Money's not made on Cardano. What do you mean money's not made on Cardano? I'm gonna get paid today. Today's payday, bitch. I'm gonna get like 50 to 100 Cardano today. I mean, what is that? Like $3, but it'll buy my Chipotle guac. Eventually, when Cardano's $10, it'll be buying Chipotle lunch for all of us. Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing. Look, dude, if you can make money buying shit coins and momentum trades and pump and dumps, go for it, right? I would argue that most people can't pull that off. It's just like trading penny stocks. Most penny stocks are scams. Most penny stocks are pump and dumps. For me, I'm okay. Like that is not my style, and I think let's check at the end of the year. Okay, here's a question. How much money did your DGen friend start with? When did he start with that money? And how much has he made in crypto during that time? And let's compare. I'm probably down 100,000. Yeah, no, I'm probably about broke even unless you count, like you don't count the money that I lost. We got 6 people in the house. Hell yeah. How you doing? Be sure to hit that absolutely free like button. I have probably about the same I started with in 2020. I probably have more coins, but it's worth. Well, I'm up on my Ethereum, or about break even on my Ethereum. I'm down on my Cardano. I'm up on my Bitcoin, but I still have a lot of it. And when the next bull run comes, I should be, and we're going to talk about my theory in a bit. I should be setting pretty. I don't even know. I should be setting pretty good in the next bull run. So let's see. Let's you and your DJ and friend. Let's put our dicks on the table at the next peak, and let's see how we do. Retro says he buys sub 100 MCAP always. How is that working out for you? Is it working out good? Are you up? Start giving us. We'll do. You want to? You're a mod. You want to create a retro, like a retro picks channel, retro sub 100 FOMO Momo picks channel, and maybe we can throw some money at some of this, like, because I know you dig deep into that stuff. Well, there's plenty of degens in the Discord. Maybe we can throw a little bit of money here and there. For me, it would be like, let's throw $50 at this and let's see what happens. And if we can snowball it, all the better. Why don't you be the ball on that? Get your degen friend in there, and let's see what we can do. Let's see. He told me to ape an Iron Bank. Your degen friend? What the F is Iron Bank? Koska says, I don't like Charles' non-crypto opinion, so it makes me question his lack. Oh, he doesn't have a PhD. I mean, he does have a PhD, but it's in pimping, hustling, and dope dealing like me. Yeah, he had a lot of opinions about the vaccine. And then he could be very opinionated on things that could really piss people off. But I would look at it like this. I'm the same way. Question everything. I question people that were anti-vaxxers. Now I question myself for questioning that, right? That's all he did. So he would give his opinion on maybe he should just shut up, right? But you take him for that. You know what I'm saying? Kurt says, my opinion is that most academic these days are gatekeepers more than anything. Don't confuse education for intelligence, and neither are equivalent to results. I agree with that. It's weird how, like, anyway, I'm not going to get into that. He got wrecked, but he's still sitting at six figures. His latest wreck was Iron Bank. He tracked early wallets and invested in it. Then, okay, yeah, let's get something going in the Discord. So let's get. There's plenty of degens here. We're looking for degen stuff. Again, I don't mind throwing a little bit of money at degen stuff, but I'm down to if you have. Like, if there's some people that have inside tracks to sub 100 million market caps to, you take an extra $50 on this paycheck. Don't go buy alcohol or a hooker with it. We yellow into some shit cap instead. Charles, I'm assuming Kurt says, seems like, dude, Charles is one of the most intelligent people I've ever heard. Period. I'm and I'm an authority on intelligence. But that dude, 34 years old, and has the knowledge of someone that's 70, just in like general, like you name it, right? A lot of and then just his intelligence and overall. I mean, again, I'm highly skilled in the tech industry, and that guy knows what he's talking about. He's not bullshitting. He's not bullshitting a bullshitter here. And to be honest, it has a TVL of 200 and a market cap of 10 million. Oh, so we still talking about Iron Bank? Is this a crypto? Oh, he never first. All right, Koska. Only because Charles was exposed for not having. No, he never claimed he had a PhD. He never claimed he had a PhD. I think his claim was he has a master's in math or a degree, right? And that's what's up for debate. I'll tell you what, that guy mathematically he'll stomp over a lot of people that do have PhDs. His Twitter had a PhD next to his name. Is that true? Charles has never claimed that. Charles Twitter PhD. Charles Hoskin. He never had PhD in his Twitter handle. I want proof. Charles Hoskinson never had PhD in his Twitter title. Never. I think just me calling him a PhD is like subliminally, like putting that in your head. But he is never. I have PhD next to my name. How quickly they forget. No, no, prove it. Never. He has never had PhD in his Twitter handle. You guys, facts. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Oh, he dropped out. I think he dropped out of a PhD program. Right there, there's his Twitter. I graduated. This is straight from Charles Hoskinson in 2018. How's this for fucking facts? I graduated but did not complete a PhD. I will return and finish it after I retire. I also studied a topic that has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies, number theory. Again, he was under fire by some chick that said he never got a diploma, a college diploma. He's never admitted or claimed to have a PhD, and he's never had PhD in his Twitter title. You guys, you get your facts right, okay? I remember succinctly talking about this in a live stream and going through it and going through the Twitter and, you know, under the fire and shit that he was. So anyway, I don't know, Koska, you like Cardano, I thought. Why you like, why? And when we know Retro is going to come with some heat on Charles Hoskinson, he's a paid show by Solana. Like, what do you expect? I don't know when his Twitter account was created, but it never had PhD, unless it was before I even knew who he was. I mean, I really didn't know who Charles Hoskinson was until 2019. So, I mean, but I don't see any proof that he had PhD in his Twitter title, and Googling it doesn't bring up anything. Oh, here we go. Images for Charles Hoskin Twitter PhD. Not a doctor, never finished PhD. I graduated but did not. Okay, yeah, kiss my ass. Oh, so you don't like Cardano? Yeah, well, I still got my I told you so guns locked and loaded. I've never ever on this stream told you I told you so, right? Even if I'm right about the market going down, I won't come here like CryptoVisor and tell you I told you. I talked about it over and over and over, and I told you I was right. I was right. I will never, ever, hardly ever say I told you so, because I don't know, right? I'll tell you I don't know. This is just my theory, but I do have I told you so guns locked and loaded for Cardano, because I think I'm going to be able to say I told you so over and over and over, no matter how much heat I took. I don't particularly prefer it. It has not been a great user experience until recently. But I mean, is Ethereum a great user experience? What about, how do you all feel about Ethereum? Is Ethereum a great user experience? Do you enjoy the high gas fees? Um, you know, that's what you get when your life is only. Ethereum is more intuitive. How is Ethereum more intuitive? More intuitive to program for, write smart contracts for, write DFs for? Is that what you mean? I mean, I've already covered this. Uniswap's hella easy to use. So is Moosely Swap. So is MinSwap. I don't understand. I Kurt says I love the idea that with Cardano you have predictable fees. The average transaction fee in Cardano right now is like 9 cents. Bridging to L2s is pretty damn easy. Scaling and layer 2s are going to be a big thing with Cardano going forward. Again, here, all right, I'm going to lay down some facts for you. You can either listen or you're not, but these are facts. Facts. Ethereum and Cardano are the only really, really legitimate layer 1 protocols out there, right? It is the best developers, the best technology. And in fact, Cardano is actually better than Cardano. Cardano is actually better than Ethereum for numerous reasons. But Ethereum was first. Ethereum has a lot of big money behind it. And like I said yesterday, I think Ethereum is the best investment on the board, not financial advice. I think Ethereum is the best investment on the board. It's first to market, Metcalfe's law, network effect, big money, follow the money. I can go on and on to the break of dawn. Some of the best engineers, created by some of the best engineers, including Dr. Charles Haskinson, and you're regurgitating your Gavin Woods over at Polkadot. But it's gone through its pains. In the beginning, it was very difficult to use. Solidity was very difficult to program in. Wasn't, and it still isn't very intuitive. It's intuitive for people that now know how to use MetaMask. But for most people, they don't know what the hell MetaMask is and how to set it up and how to protect it and how to send money there, right? But the Solidity iterated, got better and got better. The same thing is happening with Haskell and Plutus, which is a formal language, and over time, it's going to get better and probably be better than Solidity and what's going on. It's going to be more secure. It could be signed. I can go on. And we've talked about how these programming languages are like a 24 to 36 month cycle. Solidity's hitting its stride on its third. Cardano's it's going into its second. It's going to go into its third in the language, and they really, really nurture learning the language and learning how to do it right. And they do that through the Plutus Pioneers program. And a lot of really good programming is going to come out of it. So you have to have more of a long-term vision. Now, all these other shit layer ones, I take that back. There's some I like Polkadot and Atom. But most of them are just, they're trying to build a solid layer 1. I won't mention any names like AVAX and Near and Phantom. But do they really have the best devs, the best engineers? Or are they just over there trying to get their piece of the pie, their piece of the money, and then hopefully produce some kind of, solid layer 1? Like I said, a lot of things are going to happen, just like it happened last year. It was slow. When Ethereum first came out, and it's still slow, the gas fees are still high, and there's still a lot of problems, and they still have to solve scaling. Their way of solving scaling right now is layer 2s. Let me get caught up real quick. Oh, you guys are complaining about Daedalus? I don't even use Daedalus anymore. Eternal's amazing, and Lace is going to even be more amazing, bitch. Eternal and what Lace multi-chain, hands down, dude, blows away what MetaMask can do. I can send my entire wallet, or I can go in and say, all right, I want to send this NFT, this coin, this NFT to this wallet. Or I can go in and I can say I want to send this coin to this wallet and this coin to that wallet. That's coming soon. It's one super cheap fee, right? It's amazing. You're welcome. Eternal is on iOS. It doesn't support hardware wallets yet, though, I don't think, on iOS or the mobile phone. Fell behind hard. Wait. Oh, yeah. So Daedalus. It's a crappy wallet, and Cardano's known this. And they've always told you a light wallet's coming, but priorities, right? There's priorities, and a light wallet wasn't a priority. Your priorities is not Cardano's priorities. If your priority, like first of all, you're bitching about Daedalus, and I think you own some, but you don't really use it. You're not doing anything over on Cardano, right? Eternal's amazing. Polkadot's an ass pipe. I'm not going to disagree with you there, but I think Polkadot is going to be a massive. It's great technology. If they start producing, like they're a little bit behind Cardano. The only stuff that's really doing anything that you can really do anything on right now is the EVM compatible sidechains. Where do they even have NFTs? Is it just on like Glamour or Glimmer, whatever the F it's called? Like, is it only on the EVM stuff? I think Polkadot. I don't. I mean, I'm not. I'm not really. It's not one like if. I like look. I think Polkadot will be successful. I don't know how much of a juggernaut they'll be. I think the real competition is going to come down to Cardano and Ethereum. I don't. I'm not. I would love to see Cardano flip Ethereum, but I don't think there's any real chance of that happening anytime soon, if ever, just because of all the big money that's in Ethereum. Will that big money start coming to Cardano? Will we start seeing the tides tip? It's not out of the question, but a lot of times when you're dealing with billions of dollars, you don't care about a $150 gas fee. You know what I mean? Speaking of MetaMask, I got an email last night from the MetaMask team saying I need yes. Well, let's not pay attention to Kurt. He's joking, everyone. Never, ever enter your seed phrase. Almost ever. Like never, ever, ever. In fact, you should not ever be entering your seed phrase. You should have a hardware wallet, and that's what gets you in trouble. That's what got me in trouble. You think you're getting the wallet again on another computer, another browser, you enter your seed phrase, and it's gone. I don't know. There's a lot of theories about that, though. BitBoy did a video on it recently. He talks about spreading your money across multiple hardware wallets. I'm like, I don't know, right? I don't know about all that, but you just got to protect your wallet. There's pros and cons to everything. If you self custody, not your keys, not your service, you gotta put on your big boy pants and know how to protect it. And hopefully better methods come out in the future. And you got to work on a system that works for you. But I think one of the best systems out there is a Trezor, a Shamir B backup, and putting your seed phrases on, hard plates that are fire resistant. With a Shamir B backup, you can have your keys in 3 different places. You can even safely put one of your Shamir B phrases up in the cloud. Normally, I wouldn't recommend that, but they can't steal your crypto if that account gets compromised. They still need one of the other 2 seed phrases. Where do you put those other seed phrases? Do you give one to a relative and another to, do you go bury another one out in the hills? You know what I mean? Or you can give one to one. You can give one to this friend and one to this friend. But what happens when they get pissed off at you? You know what I mean? You can put it in the bank, but then when you put it in the bank, you can have a backup wallet in a bank, or you can also just have a backup wallet somewhere else. That way, if you lose your seed, like your house burns down, you lose your seed phrase, you lose your wallet, you just go to your other wallet and you go get a new wallet and you get a new seed phrase and you transfer it. You got to think about all these scenarios. You want to fire test using your seed phrases and restoring your wallet using, like when I got the Trezor, I got 3 20-word seed phrases, and it takes 2 out of the 3. So I would go there and I would restore it with this seed phrase and this seed phrase. Then I would restore it with this seed phrase and this seed phrase. And then I would restore it with this seed phrase and this seed phrase. I have all these seed phrases on a hard steel wallet, and I practiced making sure that I could do it with the words on the wallet. It's A lot of money at stake. You want to make sure you get it right. No Shamir yet. Yeah, I mean, I have all my Ethereum, all my Bitcoin is on a Ledger wallet. I'm really bummed that they don't have Shamir B backups yet. I probably should move most of that to my Trezor. I may someday. I'm hoping Ledger gets Shamir B. I do kind of want to get a stacks, but I mean, the regular 24 word seed phrase is secure. It's just Shamir B is more secure. Man, we've had a great conversation today already. We're 32 minutes in. We haven't even looked at the stock market. I didn't even finish a lot of my thoughts right now especially when it comes to Cardano. I said I want to keep these streams to 30 to 45 minutes. I think that one's going to get blown out of the water again today. Let's see. Glad I didn't FOMO into that too much. Into what? Polkadot or Cardano? Dude, Cardano? Like, don't even actually. All right, we'll get back to that. Let's see what's going on in the stock market real quick. I see a sea of red. The E-mini S&P is down quite a bit, 34. The Nasdaq's down 111. Natty Gas, I think, was taking a pounding in the ass. Natty Gas, where's Natty Gas? Yeah, man, $3.81, down 35 cents a therm. Natty Gas coming back to realistic levels. Crude oil, what's crude oil doing? $72 a barrel. That's good for the good kids. That should be in the 60s here pretty soon. What do we got going on with bonds? Bonds still around the 126, 127 handle. I know the Fed minutes came out yesterday. The basic message was the Fed doesn't see any reason to ease up on lowering rates and pivoting in 2023. The bond market will dictate that, so we'll see how that plays out. Let's get a quick view of what's going on in crypto. Bitcoin was trying to break out, kind of coming back down. We looked at the chart yesterday. It's still firmly in this sideways triangle. We did look at the up move and down move based on the measured move of the triangle, but what we did not look at is there's also a nice little bull flag formation here. So this could play out to something like this, and it will take us to the house like I was talking about. Could take us to like that 1210K level. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play out, though. I mean, look at this. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if this played out. I mean, this is technically another bear flag right here. Let's see if this bitch played out. Yeah, so, I mean, this one still needs to play out all the way down to here, too. So, I don't know. Technical analysis says the party's not over. We still got lower highs. Lower lows. It won't take much to get another lower low. If it starts going back down now, it's a lower high and not too far away from another lower low. The trend is your friend, and right now the trend is down. We're still below the 200. We're at like the 50 and the 20 on the daily. Actually, we're a little bit above both. So if it can hold above those and continue to move up to the 200, we got something to look at. But again, it still needs to figure out what it's going to do. Take a look at the weekly. Still firmly in the bear flag and the sideways triangle. We are a long way away from the 20, the 200, and the 50. So zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. All right, we just zoomed out to the weekly and it looks more bearish than ever. Oh, you mean go like this, Tom, right? Yeah, okay. The hopium. Eureka, this could cause a wait for it, dairy bull run. I did have a Eureka moment on the Eureka toilet today. My theory is, all right, so I've constantly waxed on to the break of dawn about how this looks like a bubble. Very similar to the tech bubble. In fact, how this even looks worse than the dot-com bubble. And I've waxed on and on to the break of dawn about how Bitcoin's never been in a macro bear market. While all of this is true, we all know the Bitcoin halving's coming up. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. What happens if everyone starts front running this, and once and that freight train, choo choo, that momentum freight train starts taking off, and they're like, okay, is this the death of the stock market? I don't necessarily think it's the death of the stock market, but people might be like, there's going to be a lot of opportunity in crypto. Let's start, Bitcoin starts picking up some momentum. The halving happens, or the halving's coming up, and it could just go into blast off mode. People are like, F stocks right now. The economy sucks. All this stuff sucks. The narrative, Bitcoin's the greatest hedge against inflation, which is mostly bullshit, but it could happen. The freight train can leave the tracks, and it could lead to a legendary bull run. We don't even necessarily need to have a legendary bull run. Right now, you can buy Cardano at $2.50. I'm sorry. You can buy Cardano at like 25 cents. What is it at right now? 27, 26, 27 cents. You can buy Ethereum at $12.50. Cardano doesn't even have to get to new all-time highs in the next bull run for an easy 10x. If you put $50 on Cardano, that's an easy $500. Now, for me, making $500 doesn't really get me out of bed. For other people, it might. For me, I might put $20,000 in Cardano and turn that into $200,000. And that's not even Cardano getting back to all-time highs. Ethereum. I feel like Ethereum's a safe 3x, even if the next bull run doesn't get to new all-time highs and beyond. What if this freight train does leave the tracks and Bitcoin just doubles or goes 50% above its previous? What if Bitcoin just hits $100,000? What if Ethereum just hits $7,000? What if Cardano just hits $5? $5 Cardano? What is that, like a 20x? Not pretty bad, not pretty bad. Oh, let's get caught up. So that's my hopium for you. I think this is a theory that could play out. Crypto's never been in a macro bear market, but crypto's been in a crazy bull market and still did what it did. So I think there's a good shot, regardless of what's going on in the world. Crypto will have some form of bull market. I just don't know how strong it'll be. In fact, Cardano just needs to get to $1 for you to 4x right now. I'll tell you what, it doesn't take a whole lot of 4x's for you to start really greatly changing how well you're doing wealth-wise. Now, I know this doesn't get Retro out of bed. Retro is shooting for them small cap 1000x's. Oh, excuse me, major frog in the throat. Kurt, was that a serious email that you really got? That I agree, that doesn't make sense. I just hold ADA for the raw price action and a 10x yeah. That's a very all right, the real question is are you staking it, Retro? Because we're getting paid today, dude. Today is a free airdrop in Cardano and we're getting paid. There's nothing, and that excites me. I love making passive income on solid layer ones. Ethereum, Cardano, and Atom. They're my favorite ones. I stake Atom. I'm stacked. Atom pays daily, I think, right? Every time I check my Atom wallet, I've got more Atom to claim. Let me get logged into this. It doesn't. It's kind of annoying. You have to kind of claim it. Yeah, this has only been let's see, 6 days. On 12/31, I added it to my stake. So in the last 6 days, I've earned one free atom. And I don't even have a huge bag of atom. My goal is to get to like 1,000 staked atom. My goal, and this, you can go back and check my old videos. Remember the spreadsheet? Well, I lost that when my computer died. I've thought about making a new one, but yeah. Remember my spreadsheet? I had a passive income tab. And remember when passive income was all the rage on YouTube? It showed how much passive income I was making on my Cardano, on my Harmony One. Harmony One was paying. And my theory always was like, how much passive income am I earning when it's at the bottom? So now I have a pretty good idea of how much passive income I'm earning when it's at the bottom. For Cardano, like $9 a month. But when Cardano's $10 a coin, we're talking thousands of dollars a month. So over time, this accumulates, this compounds, and the passive income, the validators, not just Ethereum. I know Retro hates this theory. Not just Ethereum, but validators could be the oil wells of the future. Earning income by proof of stake could be the oil wells of the future. Which sounds ludicrous if you just say it out loud. I disagree. Kurt says a 10x and 90 billion is, it's like a 10x in Cardano. I will go out on a limb and say if Cardano doesn't 10x by 2030, I'll delete my YouTube channel. I'll delete my YouTube channel. I know that's not being, look, I don't know how the next bull run's going to play out. I don't know if these chains are going to get to all-time highs in the next bull run. My theory suggests it will and beyond, but we'll have to see how it plays out. A 10x in Cardano is almost a guarantee. It's almost a guarantee. It does not take a lot of 10x's in your life to move you into life-changing wealth. It doesn't. I had 10x's in Cardano, and it's life-changing wealth, but it's not like life-changing and quit my job wealth. It was definitely pretty good, but I think the next bull run, we could be in the, if you want to quit your job territory, you could, right? But how much money do you need to have for you to quit your job? It's going to depend on your age, but is 3 million enough? If you're 30 years old and you got 3 million in the bank, is that really a solid amount to immediately retire on? Do you think you could live the rest of your, on average, I would make $1 million like every, 10 years just in salary. So that would, if you continue to live like what you're living like, you could pull it off. If you own your house, outright, you don't have to make payments. That helps a lot. So there are ways to pull it off. And if you're smart, if you've been smart enough and savvy enough to earn $3 million by the time you're 30, you're probably smart enough to make that decision. Tom, how does TVL work on Cardano when you have stuff like side chains and Babel? Like no, the side chains are considered different. It's no different than Ethereum. If you go look at Melcomet is a side chain, it's different. Arbitrum's a side chain. Optimism is a side chain. So both of those are side chains to Ethereum. Moonbeam is a side chain to Polkadot, EVM compatible side chain. Akala is a EVM compatible side chain to Polkadot. Moonbeam and Moon River, I forget which one's on Kusama, but they're side chains. Melcomet is on here somewhere. Harmony One's a shit chain. See what I did there? Melcomet C1, that's the Cardano side chain. It's its own. It also feels like these Haskell Rust-based chains are going to be isolated. Probably. I mean, Cardano is going to be isolated. It's a completely different EVM. It's isolated. There's ways to unisolate it, and that's with EVM compatible sidechains. Cardano is its own ecosystem. It doesn't want to be part of the Ethereum. It's a competitor to Ethereum. A strong Cosmos is the same way. It's strong competitors to Ethereum, but there are bridges coming that will rule them all. The Ergo Rosen bridge is one of these bridges. This is I haven't really talked about it, but I actually have a tab up on. I've talked about it a little, but Rosen bridge is going to bridge all the chains, and it's a Ergo's on Cardano, or it's its own. Actually, I don't know that it's on Cardano. I think it's its own side chain, but it has a partnership with Cardano, and this is coming. The Rosen bridge is coming. Exciting things are coming. I mean, the IBC bridge is that's all isolated in the Cosmos ecosystem. But there will be, and this is unlike your traditional bridges now. Everything is going to be handled within the Ergo sidechain. So the money goes there. It's not actually, I'm not an expert on this yet, but it's something I'm just still looking at, and it's supposed to be a revolutionary way to handle, bridging money across the ecosystems. But what do you mean unless they have their own ecosystem like Cosmos? That is already there's ecosystems like that happening on Cardano. They're layer 2 compatible. Milkomeda, layer 2 scaling is going to be a big part of Cardano. Hydra is going to be a big part of Cardano this year. RealFi, I know Retro hates that scam word, but it's coming and it's already there with things like Meld, and Meld, who's also going to an Avalanche subnet. I see real utility, real useful crypto utility happen on Cardano that I don't see on any other chain. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I just haven't seen it. Let's see. I don't think that makes up for the potential liquidity loss of network effects. Yeah, so Cardano, I've said often that Cardano's biggest hurdle is getting the liquidity. Just because it's the best technology, or what I believe to be the best, doesn't mean it's going to get the network effect, doesn't mean the adoption's going to come, and Charles pissing off the NFT community is not helping. Right? You have to get the liquidity over there. So we'll have to see. Like I said, a lot of DApps, a lot of useful. The next bull run will be very telling for Cardano. If Cardano struggles to get to all-time highs or struggles to keep up with the rest of the market, you're going to start hearing, maybe it's time. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I never got to pull out the I told you so guns. It's possible. Right? Blu-ray and HD DVD, both great technologies. Most of you don't know what HD DVD is. Betamax, VHS, both great technologies. In fact, Betamax was smaller. Most of you don't know what either one of them is, but you most certainly don't know what Betamax is. There's probably a lot of examples like that out there. VHS was stolen Betamax. If that, you know what? I mean, I'm laughing, but you could be right, Retro. You could. Retro says VHS was Solana. Well, so you're saying they're both going to disappear? I didn't necessarily realize that, but it makes a lot of sense. Kurt says porn chose VHS, and that's why it succeeded. That makes a lot of sense. I just want to make sure Cosmos universe is bullshit. I disagree with that. Porn. Oh wait. So Retro, you're saying both Solana and Cardano are going to fail? I mean, Solana will have a longer run, but it's going to fail. That's basically what you just said. Or is that not the full spirit of your intention? You're just saying Solana's going to win, and then they'll eventually migrate to Laserdisc, and then they'll eventually migrate to DVD. Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. They will evolve. Okay. So you think Solana is a no-brainer? You think Solana is going to be a no-brainer and have a big future? Are you on the SETI train? Do you believe that Solana is going to hit $1,000 in 2025, or you believe Solana is going to succeed? But porn is the equivalent of low barrier of entry in Sol. And I don't know that I follow that logic. Bro, I don't know how you don't have 100K followers on spinning hopium like validators. I don't know how I don't have 100K followers too. And these are just thoughts. I'm not saying validators are going to be the oil wells of the future, but the potential's there. The potential's there if these proof of stake chains become like you don't believe that a lot of traffic will route through Ethereum, but I believe it could, right? Do you realize like more than 50%, I don't know what it is now, of internet traffic went through Facebook? They basically controlled the internet, and they probably still do with Instagram. The amount of data that they're collecting. The beauty of Web3 is you protect your data, you control your data. Let's see. Chris said he had a 14x on Matic. Sold. Should have held for the 24x. Put it into Harmony 1. That was at a time. So my 700 was approximately 50K. Lost it all. Yep. But you sold because you sold? Well, you sold and made money. You lost money on Harmony 1. It's not Matic's fault. I don't know why Cosmic Universe is bullshit. Oh, you mean Cosmic Universe on Harmony 1. I was thinking of Cosmos. My bad. Yeah, Harmony 1's bullshit. Retro says, I think our systems of today get the job done. I know for a fact companies are cozy with the current system. They are, but greed will eventually move them. It takes time, right? It takes time. So it's going to happen. It's either going to happen or it don't, but I'm on the sidelines that it's going to happen. It will make sense. I don't know, but Web 2 is comfy. Yeah, Web 2 is comfy and it works. Web 3 just doesn't come in and work overnight. It's a slow adoption, and it's coming, bro. It's coming. You're the boomer. Retro's a boomer, everyone. He's got this boomer mentality. What the hell? Here's poll time. Where's Ricky at today, by the way? I miss Ricky. 11 people in the house. Let's get them like buttons up. Poll time. Start a poll. Is Retro thinking like a boomer? I need to go fire this up on my other account and give that a big solid yes. You were talking about how, oh yeah, I got it. My director, who's crypto red pilled, doesn't he hate you? Are you back on speaking terms with him? Didn't you cost him a lot of money in DeFi Kingdoms? I mean, you can blame me for that, by the way. You could say, man, it wasn't me, buddy. It was this asshole I listened to on YouTube. Oh, you got him rugged. Yeah, we got him. I'll take credit with you. We got your director rugged. Let's see. And I got him rugged, and he just told me a couple of days ago I'm small-minded for thinking like this. He said you're small-minded for thinking Web3 is not the future, or you're small-minded for not thinking Web 2 is comfy, and that's why you had your recent bias lately. But honestly, dude, like Retro's pulled an entire 180. I'm full of hopium. I think Web3 and crypto is the future. I don't know just because you got rugged, I don't understand where all this is. You used to be a pretty big hopium sipper too. You had NFTs. You had what was that NFT on? Are you just jaded over getting destroyed on Harmony 1? Is this the problem? The Harmony 1 stove burned you and you're not going to get burned twice? Oh, he called you small-minded for talking. Oh, so he's fully on board too. Yeah, did someone steal Retro's account? I don't understand what's going on. He's been shitting all over crypto and blockchains lately. What is Iron Bank? I mean, this sounds like Iron Bank. This is just a real bank. I mean, you just buying this on the stock market? Speaking of the stock market, how's it doing right now? Nasdaq down 126. Let's look at this on the chart. This stock market loses some certain levels that we discussed yesterday. It is not going to be for the good kids, and we're right at one of those levels right now. The SPX. I mean, this thing is looking like it could really continue to dump. Was there some numbers that came out today? Where is... Everything's blurry. I'm getting old. I don't have my old man glasses around. I can barely... It's just like one big blur right now. E-mini S&P. Short-term U.S. bond yields rise as traders absorb Hawkins Fed rhetoric. Gold, oh, we didn't look at gold. Gold prices retreat. Oh, there was jobs data. U.S. stocks slide on jobs data. Hawkish Fed. So the jobs data. Excuse me. Private payrolls showed 235,000 jobs were created, beating expectations. So jobs, like the Fed wants more unemployment, and there's less. There was 253 jobs in December versus only what they thought would be 153. I guess that's extremely bearish. There's a future, yes, but not an oil well kind of future. I'm not, look, dude, I'm not, yeah, I am. I think there is an oil well future. How much money, if you just have oil well, how much, these are all over the Midwest. People make them look like horses. I would drive around in the roads. We'd see these all over. People would own these, and people that got these, they weren't trillionaires, they weren't billionaires, they weren't, but it was nice passive income. So how much money does someone have? Like back in the 80s when I used to drive around Kansas, how much money did someone make when they had 1, 2, 3 oil wells on their field? I don't know. I mean, again, they were doing pretty good. So if you have a 32 Ethereum in a validator, how much passive income is that over time? Over time, it's probably going to be a decent amount. It's just going to sit there and collect Ethereum fees and pay and pay and pay, just like an oil well. Chick, 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 chick. What happens if the more of these you have, the more them oil wells are paying, right? What if what if you have these on other chains that are paying? What if you have Cardano nodes, or you just F having Cardano nodes? You just have Cardano stake. You just have stuff stake. Earn ch. Why is this such a hard concept? I'm not saying you're gonna be freaking Saudi rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that having a full Ethereum node could be one of those things in the future for having a 32. What if Ethereum goes to $100,000 and you have an Ethereum node worth $3.2 million, paying 5%, which would be oh my goodness, $160,000 a year in passive income. I mean, when that's the case, maybe that's 20 years away. $160,000 of passive income. I don't even know if that's going to be minimum wage in 20 years, but It's not going to be a bad chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's a theory. I think it's a theory that could pan out. It will pan out if crypto succeeds, if Ethereum succeeds, in my opinion. Having an Ethereum validator, I think a lot that's going to be a move. Like you get a lot of financial advice. Put this much money in bonds. Do this. Do that. Putting money into a validator, an Ethereum validator, is going to be a big move in the future. That's going to be a big goal. And the people that have like a full validator could be some of the richest people on the planet. It's not out of the question. Is it hopium? Is it? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I might not be alive to see it, but we'll see. Check out Charles' tweet just now if you want to see what Canada is up to. Let's see what's going on. Charles Haskinson. Do we also get what's that shit? A meditation update, please. Can I get what the good testing Vilite. So what should we do with the guy who's preaching against communism and gulags? Send him to a re-education program for 6 months. Yeah, Canada. This one is going to end well. Let's see what's going on in Canada. Oh, Jordan Peterson. We talked about Jordan Peterson yesterday. Ordered into 6-month what? The hell? The College of Psychologists of Ontario ordered clinical psychologist and author to complete a 6-month. What the is this? If you live in Canada, get the hell out. Like they're controlling. This is worse than like re-gayification, whatever that shit is, where they like pray the gay away. You're not allowed to have your own beliefs, your own ideals in Canada. They're just going to re-educate you. This dude needs to get and he's legitimately being ordered by like a judge or something. Oh wait, the College of Psychologists. So just the college is ordering this. Well, I'd tell that college to get bent. This let's see. Peterson was blah blah. He's under investigation. Yeah, I don't. Does he need this? Oh, he's refusing to comply. Good for him. Good for Jordan. Again, I don't particularly know what his beliefs are. Is he shitting on the woke? I have a lot of problems with the woke. I believe you should be woke, but I also have it's extreme. You know I hate extremism. People take shit too far on both sides. Just like people are taking shit too far with this vax stuff, man. Anyway, that's interesting. Canada. Chill Baggins in the house. How you doing, brother? Jason in the house. Jason would know what a Betamax is. He would have got my Betamax reference earlier. All right, let's talk about crypto a little bit. Bitcoin, again, sideways triangle bear flag, waiting to play out. In my opinion, it's going to go to the house. I'm still patiently waiting. It's been killing me. I can't wait. Is Retro thinking like a boomer? Let's see. We got 5 votes. 3 people said yes. 2 people said no. So I know Retro voted. He's not thinking like a boomer. My guess is Casca hits the no vote too. But Retro's definitely thinking like a boomer right now. That's a no-brainer. So 3 people are right. 2 people are wrong. Ethereum 1248. Ethereum's still holding on pretty strong. March. When is the Tokyo upgrade? They're saying March. April is kind of around that tax time. So do we have to wait till like March, April for the stock market for like how does that go? A perfect storm could be brewing. You know, we got the Ethereum merge coming. There could be some sell pressure. We got some shit going on with DCG. They could go bankrupt, or the grayscale thing. There's some shit going on there. So a lot of these things can line up. Russia, who knows what's going to go on with the Russia-Ukraine war, if that's going to continue to put any pressure on the economy. Does the Fed pivot, and then the Fed can really dumps because the Fed pivoted? Everyone expects the market to just go right back up to all-time highs after the Fed pivots. Well, if that's what everyone expects, I think it's going down, right? As in the short term. I think I feel like we haven't had that true capitulation. We've had some ugly capitulation, but I don't think sellers and buyers are exhausted. I think there's plenty of sellers out there that are still looking to sell, and I think there's a lot of buyers are exhausted. They got tired of buying that dip. They're exhausted of buying that dip, and they're no longer wishing to try and catch a falling knife. So a lot of these people are probably trying to rebuild, and they're going to wait. And like I said earlier, the hopium is, smart money starts front running the Bitcoin bull market. Retail starts stepping in. It starts catching that FOMO, MOMO. And the next Bitcoin bull run could be epic, regardless of what's going on in the stock market. I don't think that's out of the question the more and more I think about it. Stringer in the house. How you doing, brother? No opinion here, but even the name Retro is... He's got you on a technicality there, Retro. He's got you on a technicality. Anyway, one of the things I do want to plan on, we need to you know what we need to reprogram? Just like Jordan Peterson needs to go through a re-education, reprogramming, we need to re-educate Retro. We need to reprogram Retro. I want to bring Retro back over to the dark side. Luke, I am your father, Retro. I am your father. All right, Cardano, 26.5 cents. Solana, 13.32. So you're against crypto, but you think Solana is going to succeed? I don't understand how anyone truly believes Solana is going to succeed. I really don't. Matic 80, Atom $10, making the ladies holler. Phantom garbage, near garbage, AVAX garbage. Love me some osmosis. Quant, I'm on the fence about. Sandbox, I'm on the fence about. ApeCoin, I'm on the fence about. Aptos, I'm on the fence about. Rose, garbage. Arweave, I love. Fredora, puke and garbage. Clayton, puke and garbage. Harmony 1 is done. The Darth Vader impression sounded like Sean Connery. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. How do I... Luke, I'm your father. It does kind of sound like Sean Connery, yeah? You're the man now, dog. All right, let me work on my impressions. Let's do... you want Trump, or do you want Christopher Walken? Yeah, I think I missed my calling. I missed my calling as the world's worst impressionist. What was it? Chow Wang, that guy that went on American Idol and he thought he was an amazing singer and he was terrible. I'm that of impressions. I can go on the road, think I'm this amazing impressionist, and everyone just laughing because they're making fun of how bad my impressions are. All right. It's very sad. It's very sad. All right, let's see what's going on Twitter. I'm grasping at straws right now. Twitter pretty boring. Tony Batista on Tastyworks dropped a Tool song. Good for him. Block Splain. What's a Cardano? I'll write it. Yeah, great. Mr. Top Step. This is what the future. The WEF used a pic of me. Is that really you, bro? Is that really you? That might be him. I mean, he would know if that's his pick. This shirt and chest thing he's doing right here is funny. That's some 70s styles like mafioso, like goom. What is it? What are they called? The New Jersey kids, not Goombas, something like that, right? I forget. Remember the Always Sunny episode centered around that? Wargrum. Morgrum. Here's an example. All right, Cardano Metrics 2023. This seems old. Do I need to hit a refresh or something? No, I'm on. No wonder I'm on him. Most undervalued project. All of them. In my IMO, all seen below what they should be. Clay Nation. Yeah. I don't know what Dead Rabbits is. Yummy. The most undervalued right now is Yummy Universe. I'm down with that. I have a Yummy. Big windstorm knocked out power overnight. Still no internet, but power is back. Might be MIA today. Yeah, a lot of snow up. He lives up in Washington. We're getting a lot of rain here. I'm going to be INX News bearish. What's this? The hell's the INX? All right. RT to win 100 ETH. That seems legitimate. Elio Trades retweeted it. So all you got to do is retweet this and you can win 100 ETH. Why would... All right. Good morning to all the hard workers out here. This guy continues to show his self at the gym. Apparently he quit vaping yesterday. Good for this guy. Talk about your run-of-the-mill vanilla fucking millennial. All millennials do is vape, smoke weed, and trade NFTs and talk about themselves and post pictures of themselves in the gym. Do you do all those things, Retro? Flan pool is closing. Let's pour a 40 out for the Flan pool. They only had 319,000 ADA. I mean, that's probably better than what let's play a game. I challenge you in the comments. I would whoop your ass at tic-tac-toe. You got to go to the center, right? You got to go to the center. Your feet, oh yeah, I guess. Your face is full of shit. There's plenty of shit in here. But it's not all shit. Just in Cardano network has successfully completed 55 million transactions. I was following Tap Tools. That guy is so full of shit. So I stopped. I'm looking forward to this. But his Twitter feed was just nonstop the dumbest questions over and over and over and over. What this, what that. No. Bro, I followed you to get Tap Tools information. Like, not, and I do try and clean up my feed from time to time. John Nigerian. This is a smart options trader, former pro football player. He's not foolish. Des Bryant. I don't follow him, but I follow David Allen Greer, ex-football player. You know what? Maybe I just need to give me, who should I follow? We'll just make a list and I'll just change to that. A lot of this stuff, I don't even follow these people. Why is this up on my stream? You know what I'm saying? Lark Davis, I follow him, but I probably shouldn't be. This guy's so full of garbage. Conrad, who's Conrad? I don't follow this guy. Oh, because who's Tobias Finance? Do I need to stop following this guy? No, he's into Cardano, so that guy's going to continue to stay followed. Paul C. I don't know why I follow this Paul C guy. He's in Cardano. I think he's a YouTuber. Isn't he the Irish YouTuber? This well chart's a big dumbass. Who's this chick? I should definitely be following her, right? Author of Undressing Bitcoin? No. Okay, she's an authority in Bitcoin? I don't think so. What is some chick gonna know about Bitcoin? Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, Retro's been up my ass all morning. Now, Retro needs a re-education. Retro's been shitting all over Web3 and crypto all day. The last 2 days. I don't know. He's followed. I think his account got hacked. Crypto T. Yeah, my thread is full of shit. I don't even know why I look at Twitter. If you buy Bitcoin today, you're getting 1 million of value for 16,000. Mike, oh yeah, so this guy is a big time Bitcoin maxi. He shits on everything but Bitcoin. All right. No, Ricky, I'm not undressing. There's no pizza stream tonight. 7:40 a.m. I'm kind of way past my cutoff time. Bitcoin still hanging around 16,800. Not really wanting to make a move here. I feel like the hammer's going to drop. Do we have any capo updates? No capo updates. No Tony Gia updates. I want to verify I'm bullish crypto. Well, that's good to hear because I got the distinct feeling that you weren't. There's a space for it and enough demand, but we ain't seeing your house deed being traded in a fully liquid exchange anytime soon. I couldn't agree more with that. Why do you think I invest and do what I do? I invest in the long term. My Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin are all long-term plays. I expect to accumulate these assets. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Atom are the top 4 coins right now that I want to accumulate. I do a little bit of yield farming. I may get a little FOMO and degen into some shit coin or two in the next bull run. But the mass percentages have always been in these coins. In the past, that included Harmony One. I was at 5% Harmony One. It did really well. Next thing you know, Harmony One was like 20% of my overall portfolio. I made huge mistakes there. I should have sold. I realize this. Kurt realizes this. And I think of a lot of other people. Jason realizes we all effed up in Harmony One. We all effed up in DeFi Kingdoms. Hopefully we won't make that mistake the next go around. But my overall investment strategy has not changed. Stack Satoshis. What are Cardanos called again? Stack. We learned this the other day. I already forgot. Full coins and ADA. I forget what it is, but stack ADA. Stack Ethereum. Let those be my oil wells in the future. That's how I truly see what is going to happen for me. I truly believe that Cardano and Ethereum especially will be my oil wells of the future. And Atom's another nice oil well of the future. If those succeed in 20 years, if Cosmos is still around, Atom's still around, and Ethereum's still around, and they're well beyond new all-time highs, I'll be able to wipe my ass with $50 bills. I'll be able to go to the luxury Walmart where you buy toilet paper that's just $50 bills. Hell, $100 bills. I just buy rolls of $100 bills to wipe my ass with, right? That's my long-term vision. I'm not trying to get rich overnight. But I did get rich overnight in 2020 and 2021. I'm still not poor. And I plan to be rich AF in the next bull run. Try not to, I will, this time around, I will take a little slice off at the top or near the top or on the way up of my Bitcoin, of my Cardano, of my Ethereum. First, I want to accumulate as much as I can before the next bull run. And then into the next bull run, I'm going to cut a slice off. I'm going to take some profits. I'm going to put some of that back into cash or whatever, right? Maybe I put it in, I don't know. Maybe I put it, I probably won't put it in the real, but I'm going to take, and it's going to be long-term capital gains. It's not going to hurt. I'm going to I'm going to get my powder dry again. And then when it crashes again or when it dips again, I still have a shitload earning me passive income. I still have a shitload. And then I have a shitload of powder dry to accumulate more Bitcoin, more Cardano, more Ethereum, more Atom. Now, will the coins that I accumulate change over time? In the last bull run, it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Harmony One, Polkadot, and a little slice and some Luna, right? Small Luna, but I still got destroyed in Luna because of UST. So it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and a little bit of Luna. Polkadot didn't do that well. Harmony One did really well. I made a mistake. Cardano did really well. I could have sold at the top. I didn't, but I still own all that Cardano. I'm getting paid today. I'm still going to get paid every 5 days, and it's still going to compound, right? Ethereum. I lost 10 Ethereum in the Luna debacle, but I'm still growing it. I didn't sell Ethereum. In fact, I put some of that in a stake Lido, so that's an oil well. I got cranking out free freaking Ethereum for me right now. Every time I look at my Ledger wallet, I have more Ethereum. I'm not doing shit. You know why? Because the oil well's pumping out Ethereum for me, right? Bitcoin. Bitcoin to me is just a store of value. I have one Bitcoin just chilling, a little over one Bitcoin just chilling, and I dollar cost average right now into Cardano, Bitcoin, and Atom. $200 a month of Bitcoin, or $150 a month of Bitcoin, $150 a month of Cardano, something like that, and like $100 a month of Atom. Every now and then when I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm like, let's buy some Cardano. Oh, let's buy some Atom. You know what I do when I buy Atom? I ship it off to Kepler, and I put some grease on that oil well. I add some, I give my oil well a tune-up so that it makes me more Atom. But right now with the Cardano, I'm mostly just yield farming or doing degen shit with it. And I told you I have goals. I want to add one more Bitcoin. I want to get to 100 Ethereum. I want to get to 250,000 Cardano, and I want to get to 1,000 Atom. Those are very lofty goals. In order for me to hit that this cycle, I am going to need the market to crash. But if it doesn't, and I don't hit those goals this bull run, that'll be my goal in the next bull run. Something else I had to say. So I'm on a heater right now. Oh, like I said in the last bull run, this involved Luna and Harmony One. So will these coins I'm talking about now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Atom, is my wagon hitched? Am I married to these? No, I'm not. Even Cardano, I'm not married to Cardano. I will know when to cut losses. Well, I might be a little late, but Cardano could fail. Atom could fail. Ethereum could fail. Something new could come along. Solana could succeed. It could be just, in the future might be just Bitcoin, Solana, way above everyone else, right? I could be wrong, but I still have Bitcoin. I may have missed the train on Solana. But I am well aware, or mostly aware, of what things could hurt Cardano, right? So in the next bull run, I don't see anything happening between now and the next bull run that prevents Cardano from doing just as well as any other top coin out there. That's why I think it's a guaranteed. If crypto doesn't even get to all-time highs, Cardano's got a 10x into it, right? Cardano will get to $2.50. So if the entire bull market, if this happens, but I see some writing on the wall on Cardano, maybe I take a bigger slice off, right? The next round, you can bet your bottom, and just because I do it doesn't mean you should do it, right? And I love the fact that people disagree with me on Solana. There's plenty of people on this channel that I think they're morons, that think so, but maybe I'm the moron. I'm willing to accept that I could be the moron. Unlike most of you accept that I'm the moron and that you're not, if you get my point there. Anyway, 7:56 a.m., another great stream. Need a thumbnail of an oil well with you. That is a great idea. That's definitely going to start making it in the thumbnails coming up. Where do you stand on Skip Bayless drama? Should he apologize for this? Ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the way he's being ostracized. Is that the correct word? Am I using big words that I don't really yeah, exclude from a society or group? I'm not really a big fan of what they're doing to Skip Bayless. I've even heard like Shannon Sharp's mad at him. Skip, was it? It was kind of bad form what he tweeted, but it was on. It was I agree it's a nothing burger, but I don't know. There's a lot I could say about this. I obviously don't want. I want what's his name, Damar Hamlin, to pull out of this. I want to see him play again. I want him to live. But I mean, in general, now all of a sudden a bunch of people are giving to his charity. Why? Because he's in the hospital. It was you know what I mean. It was a great charity before, but you donate. You're just donating to that charity so that you feel better, for the most part, right? And what makes Damar Hamlin so special versus Bob or Nancy that just got hit in a car wreck and is in critical condition? You know what I mean? So I understand the levity here, right? And again, I've often said that tackle football should probably be banned. It is a gruesome, barbaric thing, and I love the NFL is like the only sports I really watch anymore. I love football. The Kansas City Chiefs, I bleed red, but it's a barbaric thing that we're doing to our children, all because of $1 billion industry. We got kids going out there starting the brain trauma in 5th and 6th grade, as early as 5th and 6th grade in some schools, 7th, 8th grade, and most assuredly 13, 14 years old when their brain's still developing. We got them out there getting just early formation brain trauma. So there's a lot of barbaric things when it comes to this. I could. Anyway, you got me all fired up. You got me on a rant. Congratulations, Ricky. Another person said, Retro's not thinking like a boomer. I will say he's kind of backtracking a little. He's still got some boomer in him though. All right, everyone. Another great stream. I probably won't stream tonight. I might if the spirit strikes me. The MMA should be banned too. Right? MMA is just modern day Coliseum, Roman Coliseum. In the next 5 years, they probably will start adding lions, tigers, and bears to the fucking octagon. MMA is barbaric too. I will say the NFL is way more barbaric than MMA though. I used to be pretty heavy into MMA. I think I've mentioned this before. My college roommate is and was the manager for the Iceman and Chuck Liddell, and he's still a manager. Yes, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really talk to him anymore, but he was one of the greatest college roommates I ever had. I lived in a fraternity, and he was already rich, super rich, before. So he was my roommate, but he was never there. He'd come by every now and then and, need to use the room for a gangbang or whatever. But all right, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.